Yes.
I don't
Did
know
you
if
get it?
I did. I don't know. I'm going to say I caught it.
Let's say you caught it, and let's
start
both praise and congratulate you for having
Thank
the
you,
reflexes
yeah.
of a ninja. I'd
I would
say
say a young
That was
Bruce
incredible.
Lee.
a young Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight, like, off the couch catching flies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa. Oh, that was fast.
Dude, there's moments in my life that, like, when it's happened to me a lot in my life where I do that 1 in a million thing, and I was like, oh, I'll never be able to do that again. I just
Yeah.
wish someone saw it.
No one saw it.
And very rarely do, but just this, it was like, I was, my girlfriend's parents moved to the North Shore, Massachusetts.
Okay.
They left New York after, living here forever.
God bless
Yeah.
him.
I know, right? Finally retired.
Yeah.
Did the thing. And we were at their house, and mom was fucking doing dishes or something. And there's
Classic.
yeah. And I was just, I
Where
was
she
like,
should be, by the way.
you know, I mean, we were all thinking it.
Mhm. No one had eaten, but she's like, I'll do the dishes again.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, we were chilling, and it was nighttime, and there was a fucking fly going around driving everybody crazy. And you don't want to open the door because the lights are on. There's
Yeah.
more going to come
More
in.
gonna get in.
And I was like, I'm going to get this fucking fly. And I went and first try grabbed it out of the air.
Wow.
And like, I think my girlfriend's mom fell in love with me at that moment.
Mhm. It's the
You're like,
hunter-gatherer in
yes.
her. She's like, oh my
I was
God.
like, I'm going to get this fucker eventually.
I'm going to get him.
But I like walked up with,
There you go.
And then
She's going
like,
to bring that up a lot now.
He can, yeah.
no, she's like, even like, my girl was like, oh, she already mentioned it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My mom called and said she had a fly in the house again. Wants to know if you can come over.
Jericho was able to get it right away. Fucking goddamn Jericho.
Dude, I had not the opposite happen.
A fly caught you right away.
A fly caught me right away. No, but so
A fly's boyfriend's dad.
Yeah. My fly boyfriend's dad caught me looking through his wallet,
Uh-huh.
which is a really tough situation. No, but I live downstairs now, and I have 2 rooms. And my bed, it's like a small little side office, and then like the main room. And my bed used to be in the little side office. And one day I wake up, and I didn't realize that like the screen had popped out in the window, so there was a pretty big gap. And my girlfriend's like sleeping in the bedroom still.
Oh.
That's cute.
Yeah, in the little room, and I walk into the main room.
And you're using that time to use all your slurs.
Yeah. I'm in there just jacking up. I'm in there jacking up pictures of my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Classic.
you're so close to having sex, but
Yeah,
you're
I
not.
have no idea.
But there was probably 50 to 75 flies.
Jesus Christ.
In the room.
Brutal.
Or more. There were so
Really?
many. There were so many.
You should have called me in right away.
Dude, there were so many. No, I literally go. I
So
run
get angry.
I just run back in the bedroom and I go, "Do not get out of the bed."
Stay in here.
I'm like, "You're gonna freak the fuck out when you see." It was. There were.
Wait, they're in the little room?
They were in the big room.
The big room.
It was when my bed was still in the little room.
Got it. Misunderstood.
So it's in the big room, and it was like I went fucking. But they were for some reason they were all dumb and slow.
Yeah.
And I killed like probably 40
Mm-hmm.
immediately, and then there were some real.
What were you using tool-wise?
Just whatever I could get my hands
Wow.
on. Magazine, shoe,
It was
hand.
a
Sure.
fucking genocide.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went through and I was very Israeli about these flies.
Ethnic cleansing of these flies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is my territory
Mhm.
now.
This apartment was promised to me.
Yeah, by a guy.
It says it in the Bible.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I signed a lease with a guy, and I'm not gonna,
I don't say what race he is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything else about him. But he said if anyone comes in here that I don't like, I get to kill them.
Wow.
But I had to and then I had to go and get the sticky tape
Oh, that
fly
thing.
trap, old
Which
one
gets
of
all
those.
over your fingers.
Gets all over your
It's the
fingers. Gets on the
unrolling die.
window.
It's gross.
It's so gross.
If you
It's
put it near a
embarrassing.
window, I guess not if you. I hung it near a window, but it like went into the window and like the glue stuck to the window.
My
But I guess
window?
What?
What? You hung it in my window, you said?
Why would I hang it? No, I said I hung it in the window.
Oh, I thought you said
I
my
said it
window.
gets all
I'm
over the window. I said it gets all over the window if you
You
put
guys,
it near a window.
You guys are tearing this family apart.
That's
yeah.
very
Why
true.
would you don't have a window.
true.
I guess you do.
That's why I was so confused. I have two windows, but I was just so confused.
Yeah. That's very true. You do have 2 windows, but to hang something in that window, it would be very apparent. To
It's
you.
very apparent.
Yeah.
It's very clear. Yeah, I fucking hate flies.
Dude, and they were the big fuckers.
big
they were the
fuckers that
real
are
big
loud.
fuckers.
They're loud.
Yeah.
They'll fucking bite you.
I chased one around the living room for about 45 minutes until I caught it into the bathroom, and then I closed the door with me and the fly in the bathroom, and I go, now you're in trouble.
And now you're
I shit in here.
And now you're locked in here with me.
And now you're locked in here
Yep.
with me.
You hit,
And now you can't sleep.
yeah, you hit him Bronx Tale style.
I hit him Bronx
We
too.
have fly swatters.
We do. I use that to kill it.
Yeah, good.
Coward.
But
Wait, is he the coward or is the fly the coward?
No, Diego. You can just use your hand.
Yeah,
It's a
No,
fly.
Yeah,
I
you couldn't
knew
choke him.
Yeah, exactly.
a good carpenter uses tools.
Yeah,
I
Just
know
like
you know
Jesus.
lots of chokes.
yeah.
You couldn't get that fucking
I was jabbing the fly.
Fainting,
I
throwing
was fainting,
feints.
trying to make it level change.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you grabbed a fly with your hand, and you locked it in the room with you. You guys aren't scared of bugs,
Who?
either of you.
No.
No.
How do you feel? What? Sometimes you meet an adult man and he's scared of bugs.
Yeah.
and it's really
If it's a new bug, something I've never seen, I'm like, well, let me fucking
If
look
it's
at
a
this for a
new-
while.
if it's a new bug, I all of a sudden I get a lab coat on.
Oh,
Magnifying-
glass.
Look
Yeah,
at-
I'm like, what's going on with this bug? I want to know about it.
I want to know about you.
I'm from a place where there are bugs that can kill you.
That's true.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
not- that's- they don't. I know that they don't really exist out here.
yeah, you're from because you're from Arizona,
I'm
right?
from Arizona, and so there are bugs there that can really fuck you up.
Well, give us a
It's kind
rundown.
of the Australia of America.
Exactly.
It kind of is.
It's
Like,
Yeah.
the Australia.
like
America.
spiders, scorpions. Like there are two different kinds of spiders in Arizona that, like, they wouldn't kill us, but they'd
Yeah.
kill our grandparents or a baby.
Oh, okay.
You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? We get sick.
because
We
we're
get s-
vaccinated.
Yeah, we got that brown recluse vaccine,
Yeah.
that Black Widow vaccine. That's just dating in New York. You just
Yeah.
get immunity to black widows. You know? It just happens. Scorpions and shit. Like the wild shit about scorpions is they like in the middle of the city. They're still scorpions.
Crazy.
So if you have
I've
like,
never seen one in real life.
dude, it's wild. Like you'd have to like my friends lived like in one of the suburbs.
Fucking scorpions here.
And no, he'd be like, "Oh, we got scorpions for some reason. Make sure to like shake out your shoes before you put them on in the
Uh-huh.
morning." And then one to the next day, I shaked out my shoe. There's a fucking scorpion in my shoe.
Jesus.
Dude,
Yeah,
no.
it's fucking wild.
I don't I understand being born in a place like that because you don't choose that.
You don't get to choose.
Yeah.
when
I
you're
don't. I
born.
don't understand staying in a place like that. I understand that it's affordable,
dude.
but I'm like, dude, I can't.
it is beautiful.
Yeah.
But
In a very Mars rover sense.
in a desolate,
yeah.
terrifying, almost
No
post-apocalyptic.
water,
kind of
Yeah,
way.
yeah. In a real hills have eyes way. It's beautiful.
In a real I'm thirsty way.
Yeah. It's beautiful in the way that a mirage is beautiful
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're so dehydrated that it seems great.
I thought about this a lot, like stand-up wise, because you're like, oh, you're trying to relate to people. And then I realized, like, I don't have much to relate to these people. I was like, what? You motherfuckers never had to fight a dog?
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's a real common occurrence.
Common thing.
Yeah.
Fist
And it's like,
fighting a dog.
I've
And
done
that
it
dog
several
was
times.
that dog was trained, by the way. It was a pretty fair fight. He had been bred
That was
to
a
do this.
Kempo dog. That dog
Yeah.
can fucking throw hands.
He stood very respectfully before
Yeah.
we fought.
We
I
bowed
knew-
afterwards, went
Yeah.
our separate ways.
We both knew it was on.
Yeah, that dog was shadow barking. He was ready. Okay, so scorpions,
Snakes.
snakes. I forgot about snakes.
There are lots of snakes. They're very
Rattlesnake
common.
was over there?
Rattlesnakes.
Diamondback.
Sidewinders. Is that only in the desert?
Sidewinders.
In like the Saharan? Sub-Saharan?
I don't know.
Diamondbacks, though.
Diamondback.
Saharan.
What?
Sub-Saharan.
Sub
Dom.
Dom Sahara.
Oh.
That's Yuma, Arizona, man.
Mm.
Yuma, Arizona's where like the dunes are, like where they filmed Star Wars. Those scenes, like it looks
Oh.
like the
They're not
Sahara.
in space. Yes, of
Yeah.
course not.
Why
But
would
that's
they
like-
be?
And why would anyone think that? Not really.
I think Yuma, Arizona is where meth was invented.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's crazy that there's a place where it was invented.
Is there a big spoon to honor it? I don't know what you use
Oh,
to
you know
smoke meth,
what's
actually.
hilarious? The Yuma High mascot. They might have changed it now, but my whole life, because it was like people either loved it or hated it, but it was the Yuma High Criminals. was the mascot.
Whoa.
Wow.
And the logo in the 90s and early 2000s looked kind of like the No Fear guy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was running with the striped suit on.
Holy shit.
I know the Yuma High is when you fight a cop and he can't get back.
The Yuma
Absolutely.
High is when you've been running away from a cop for about a mile and a half.
Yeah.
And you feel
And
really
you're getting
good.
stronger.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, Yuma, Arizona is, I think, where a lot of people out here think where I'm from is like.
Okay.
But I grew up in a city.
Yeah.
Like, there are a million people. It's
Yeah.
a small
Oh, okay.
city, but still, like, I took the bus and there were housing projects. And it was like,
Yeah.
I went to a public school. Like, what a city shit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But it's like, Yuma is like, because it's also right on the border. It's on the border of Mexico.
Uh-huh.
It's like on the border of California and Arizona. And it's like on the border of Mexico this way. And there's the only thing it has to offer are the fucking sand dunes, which attracts dirt bike whites.
Oh yeah.
You know, motocross like whites is a
Yeah.
whole fucking dude. One time, I like.
We got to eBay Yuma High criminals before
Dude,
we
dude,
do that.
I
I need to get some merch.
It's fucking. It's so sick.
I'm wearing it before the end of the episode. I get an express shift here. I'm just like,
Let's go fighting criminals.
yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dude, one time I learned, because this was my first band, and I learned that like, oh, I probably should, like, when someone asks to use some of your creation,
Uh-huh.
maybe you should check what it's for. Because we had a song and this guy was like, "Oh, we're making a
Oh, okay.
it had the dirt bike dune. It was called Sand Sluts." That should have been the first red flag, but he was like, "Oh, it's all like motocross videos, like a skate video, but for the
Okay.
dunes."
Yeah.
And we all, especially back then, we all loved skate videos, and that's where you like learned about cool bands all the time. And I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And he's like, "Oh, I finally have it released. Here's some copies of Sand Sluts Volume 1." And it is foul.
Really?
It's foul. Like, it's,
What was it? Was it porn or was it like on the line?
no, it was closer to Girls Gone Wild.
Oh,
It was like Girls
okay.
Gone Wild mixed with like motocross, fucking dune racing shit.
Okay,
But
yeah,
our-
so there's
Dude,
motocross
that's
racing
crazy.
and the women who would enjoy that.
Yes.
Yeah.
showing their
And, like,
breasts.
show their breasts, and then our song came on, and it was like in the middle, and it was one of the gnarliest fight montages.
Whoa, I
I've
gotta
ever
watch
seen.
this.
And it's like it was a song that had like it was like a real upbeat like punk song,
Mhm.
and literally right when our song starts is when a dude hits another dude with a flaming 2x4, and it's like you know?
Yes,
And I was just like,
absolutely.
Yeah, you're like, listen, guys, love the exposure.
Yeah.
Would have been
But-
nice to know some of the
Huh.
content.
I was hoping it was be guy doing flips on a motorcycle.
Yeah.
No, it was when a dude hit another dude with a flaming 2x4.
There's got to be a band or a song like that. Makes me think of like there's got to be a band or a song that was added to something like that, like a weird video,
Yeah.
but it became huge because the video was so insane.
Yeah, right.
You know,
I'm
like-
sure. I have a feeling the distribution on Sand Sluts Volume 1 wasn't super great.
Was it?
Yeah,
We'll get, Mac will find it.
I think it was they probably had it in 4 to 6 different gas stations in Yuma, Arizona.
Yeah, truly.
Well,
and only because the people that were in the videos worked
We're
there.
like, they worked and in Quartzsite, Arizona, which is just the next freeway up on the fucking.
The city's called Courtside.
No, it's like, but quartz crystal.
Oh, I thought
But-
Courtside. I'm like,
Quartzite's
that's
a
fucking
pretty
crazy.
That's a pretty sick town name. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
I was like, yeah, I bet you guys are all pretty close to the side of the court. You fucking criminals. Jesus Christ.
I'll stand for probably
Yeah.
a guy you know.
Quartz.
oh my
okay,
God.
yeah. Yeah, because we
Quartzsite.
drove from Vegas to
I think you go through Quartzsite on that road.
Vegas to Phoenix.
Yeah, we did that.
We go to?
Yeah,
Was it that?
yeah.
And that
We're-
drive was
No, that's a different one. Yeah,
that
Vegas-
drive was in. I think
That drive is so wild. So my mom's grew up in Kingman, Arizona, which you guys would have passed through. But that's
Oh, I saw the Jericho's mom sign.
yeah, it's like
yeah.
this is where the home of Jericho's mom.
Not even saying her
Yeah.
name or your last name.
yeah.
Just Jericho. But it's Kingman, Arizona is on the I-40, so it's like a gas station town.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's where when you're coming down from Vegas, this was in the last few years that you guys did this, like within the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So they built a road that goes a freeway that goes over the Hoover Dam now, which back in the day, you guys just went over it. If you saw it, you'd recognize there's a real big, like, spanning multi-lane freeway that you guys went on. But before, like, they built that, which was within the last 10 years or so, I think.
Okay.
You used to have to go down through the Hoover Dam, and it would bottleneck into like a 2-lane road with people looking over.
Wow.
So that drive used to take fucking forever. And it's like in the worst country. It's the worst part of the country.
Yeah.
Like literally Death Valley. You know?
Yeah. It's so funny to bottleneck in a place where if you're outside for more than an hour, you will die.
You'll fucking die.
Burnt to a crisp.
That was like, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it was like I was in Salt Lake a couple years ago, and we were like, oh, cool. We like booked like a day at a spa in the hotel that's like on one of the mountains and stuff. And then we're like, oh, sick. It's only 11 miles away. And then it's like getting up into a mountain in Salt Lake, traffic.
Oh.
And it took us like over an hour to go. Like, if there was no traffic, what would have taken us, I don't know, 9 minutes to get up this mountain? It was like so everyone's just like, there's 2 lanes. Everyone wants to get up this fucking mountain.
Dude, that's what driving out here is like. I went to the Corn System of a Down show, not to brag. You know?
Were you the guy jerking off?
No, I was at that one. We were
nice.
That's my homie. That's who I drove with. Huh?
Yeah.
Real pain in the ass to get home.
I had to get a ride back.
Yeah. He said, I'm feeling a little tingly. And I said, you know what? Let me hold the keys.
Yeah, he's like, I got the life right here, right between my fucking hands.
But the MetLife from here is like 9 miles, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it literally 2 hours if you're lucky.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
He was here last night.
Yeah.
You went to Oasis?
I went to Oasis last night.
Was anybody jacking off?
Dude, there was.
Funny jacking.
Yeah, you know, I bet there was someone jacking off.
Yeah,
but I
someone
didn't
who's really
see
into
it.
twins.
Yeah.
You know how Budweiser did the and twins?
And twins.
There's some women who are really into the opposite
Yeah.
way.
Because
Are they twins or
No,
they're
they're not.
brothers?
They're just brothers.
Ah, fuck.
We had to take an Uber to and from that town once because we were doing shows there, and Shane had rented a car, and in between we drove back here, and he just parked in front of someone's driveway, and it got towed, and we
I
didn't. We looked for the
forgot
car
about
for
that.
an hour.
Oh,
We ran around this neighborhood
rental.
looking for an hour.
Yeah.
So a rental got towed, so we had to Uber to and from Rutherford, New Jersey, to do Bananas Comedy Club, and the checks did bounce.
Yeah. They screwed us.
For sure.
They 100%
It's
stole
called
from
Bananas
us.
Comedy Club, and it is the lobby of a hotel.
It's the ballroom of a hotel.
It's the ballroom of a hotel
I've-
in Rutherford, New Jersey. You can see medieval times.
Yeah.
Dude, there's so many times like being on the road myself or like driving across the country where you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna find the cheapest hotel in this
Truly.
weird town. You pull in and it's like tomorrow night comedy here.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You're like, ooh, and you look at the it's like we've all been doing in the comedy sphere for decades at this point, and I was like, I don't recognize a single name.
Not even a little
No.
bit.
Not even a little bit. And I've done this room.
I've done this room, yeah.
Yeah.
I know who books this fucking room.
Yeah, I was like,
You're like, fuck, it doesn't really feel good for my career that I couldn't get booked in this room.
Yeah.
And the guy is like some guy called like Happy the Simple Man, and he's
Yeah.
doing a character of a developmentally disabled adult.
Mhm.
I love a lot of those like black versions of that room.
Mhm.
The urban versions of that.
yeah.
I think that's worse.
Which is funny because they're not an urban area.
It's not even close to an urban area.
Yeah, they're in the middle of a cornfield.
Dude, there was a guy who used to book me, and he would do like all those one-nighters in those weird little towns.
Yeah.
And we'd figured out that like for whatever reason, my weird version of this really went well in black rooms.
Yeah.
And so I started doing a couple of these shows where there'd be like Hambone
Yeah.
and this, and then Jericho Davidson. I was like, who's this Hell's Angel looking
Yeah.
motherfucker? you're hanging
Yeah,
out
you-
with?
and then you get on stage and you're like, hi, hi everyone. Nice to see you.
You guys ever have to fight a dog?
Yeah, and they're like,
Like,
you mean
yep.
like your dog, or
Yep.
like your dog?
Yeah. Keep it vague enough. Like,
Yeah.
stole from you. Like, yep.
Because I was for a long time. There's a legitimate comedy club in Albany now, but there was one that was like whatever it was called, Laughs Albany or some shit.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
was just that. It was the ballroom of a hotel, but it was every weekend. It was like the comedy club was there.
Sure.
And I remember being like, there's a fucking comedy. It was way before I did comedy, but I loved it. And I remember being at Denny's one night. It was like 2 a.m. and I'm just like sitting there and I look over and just like, I'm like, that's Bobby Kelly.
Oh.
And I remember being like, hey, dude, why are we at the same Denny's? You were on Tourgasm.
Dude, you were on Tourgasm.
I remember
Why aren't
being
you
like,
on IHOP?
dude, I was like,
My nephew cooks at a Denny's, man. You don't want to eat this fucking.
dude, yeah, no.
Yeah, man.
Wait, does he actually?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or he used to.
yeah.
He actually just quit. Good for him.
Nice.
Good for him.
Hey,
Hey,
good
shout
for
out.
him.
I hope he's on
Yeah.
the bigger and better.
He's going to be the new
Cook
Yuma
Alliance.
High criminal.
Yeah, fuck.
Dude, it's so funny when it's like your family member works at a restaurant and I don't know. I didn't realize that I had a cousin who worked at Taco Bell for a while. And then just being like, I remember one time I was in a parking lot of an Applebee's, a nice establishment.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
America's Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We were playing Ultimate Frisbee, waiting for it to turn 10 o'clock so we could get half off appetizers.
Yeah.
And then a guy in a Taco Bell uniform was walking towards me, like purposefully walking towards me. And I was like, what, did I wrong this guy at Taco Bell? And then I realized it's my cousin. And I go like, oh, shit, what's up, Billy? And he goes, I probably shouldn't say his name because of this part. But he goes, oh, shit, Mike, I haven't seen you in so long. I go, yeah, how you doing? He goes, I'm pretty good. Do you want any pills? And I go, no, I'm good. And he goes, all right, see you later. And just kept walking. And I was like,
sounds like one of my cousins.
yeah,
Really,
dude, I was like,
yeah.
what a fucking family reunion this was.
How are you? Good pills. Would you like?
Would you
I
like
have.
pills? This is how
For
I make
money?
it. Yeah. By the
Yeah,
way,
yeah.
this is a front.
Mm.
This Taco Bell
This is
uniform
my
is a front.
my PO says I have to have a job. I have to
Yeah.
have a
It's a loss
W-2.
leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You lead with the I have Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Would you like a little?
I work
Zyro
16
Fizz?
hours a
That's
week at the
so
Taco
brutal.
Bell.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the time, I'm selling pills that I steal from our grandmother.
Aw.
No.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it, my grandma needs those. She's sick.
Hey, you know her. She's my grandma, too.
Shit.
She is.
Ah,
Hey,
and she
please don't
is-
tell my mom about this.
Yeah.
Mike. I really need this.
I really
I'm in
need
trouble
this.
with some bad people.
Yeah.
He's shaking a pill bottle that just says Mike's grandma.
Mike's grandma, come on.
I'm like, wow, that's weird. I don't
Oh
even
my
talk to her that
gosh.
often.
Dude, I was just thinking, that made me think about because I can't remember where we were, but in the middle of nowhere. And it was a leisure vacation. Like we were going somewhere, and at this little hotel we stayed at, there was the comedy night, the one night,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next night was a salsa dancing night,
Okay.
something. And I remember Averill was like, you want to go to this comedy? And I was like, absolutely. She's like, thank God. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
absolutely not.
No.
I do
No
not.
fucking
No
way.
fucking way. And then she's like, thank God, because I put her through enough. She's seen.
Yeah.
She was like, I was like, I'll never do that to you again. So we went and did whatever we were doing, and then the next night we came back. I think we were at a wedding or something. I don't remember why we were there, but we were there for 2 nights. The next night we came back, and the comedy show was dead. There was like hardly anybody there. Next night I pull up to the parking lot because it was like standalone hotel thing, packed, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Salsa night, like 300 people,
Wow.
like overflowing.
Yeah,
So it was like, I was like, okay, we picked the wrong thing.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Latin American music experience.
We're
Yeah.
the best, and we're all over. You
Yeah.
can't fucking get rid of us.
Going to a comedy show when you're not
Dude,
on it
I
at this
fucking-
at this point, and I'll go to a show to watch my friend or go hang out.
Yeah.
But if I'm if I'm not in the mindset, like I was with my girlfriend recently, and we were in Park Slope, and we were like, oh, we should go get some pizza, and we're walking to Two Boots. And I look in, and the comedy show that's been happening at Two Boots for years is happening. And I was like, we should go literally anywhere
Else.
There's no way I'm
Anywhere
going
else.
to have to walk in past the comedian and have
Who
them.
doesn't know me?
Who either doesn't know me or will recognize me
Yeah.
because I know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they have to be like, oh shit, what's up, Mike? And I go, I'm just getting pizza, by the
Just
way.
getting pizza.
I'm just getting pizza.
I'm not going to be in your crowd work reel.
Yeah.
Do you want to come in? And you're like, no,
Yeah.
dude. It's like it's my Vietnam.
Yeah.
It's like fucking. My girl's dad. We were hanging out with them a lot because they were leaving New York.
Get those
And-
hours in.
Yeah, exactly. And they were like, Averill hit me up and she's like, my dad wants to go to this comedy show. He got tickets. I was like, oh, great. I was like, oh, okay, no big deal. I thought maybe we were going to go to the Cellar or something.
Yeah.
I was like, where's the day of the show? I was like, okay, fine. It's going to be a nightmare, but whatever. we go, where is it? It's like, oh, it's at this restaurant in Carroll Gardens. I was like, oh no. And I go, who is it? And she goes, oh, it's our neighbor's son
Oh my
producing a show.
Fuck.
Neighbor's son.
I was like,
That
oh,
name stinks.
oh my God. It was a nightmare. And I was like, oh, I hope I don't know anybody on it. And of course I did. Like Paloofa was on it.
Hilarious.
And I was telling like my mother-in-law, I was like, who is a very proper New England woman.
Right. Waspy.
About as much as it gets. And I literally go,
Fucking hornet's nest over there.
I go, oh, Caitlin is she's so funny. She's a friend of mine. I haven't seen her post-breakup set.
Yeah.
She's eating pussy.
It was not a mom.
Yeah. I've been sucking
pussy,
out of pussy.
Like made me look like a clean comedian.
Yeah, easy.
I was just like, and she said something wild, and my mother-in-law literally looked back at me.
She was like, that's your fucking friend?
Okay. I was like, oh, no.
My pussy has a deli counter at this point. Crazy.
Sucking and fucking. And
Is anybody 27? Anybody 27?
Is anybody 27?
Is anybody 27?
That's me going into
Good
an
for
open mic
her.
now.
Yeah.
Is anybody 27? Or any of you 27?
This is low. That's as low as the age range I can get. 27.
I'm not talking
Yeah.
anybody under that. I don't fucking care about your thoughts.
I want your frontal cortex to be fully formed.
Dude.
And I want you to be able to rent a car with no extra paperwork.
Yeah.
Dude, it's comedy is so weird in the scene, and it's like I bartend, right?
Yeah.
I work in hospitality and probably will in some capacity for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
This was a night. I wonder. Let's see. How can I navigate this?
You say African American now.
You can't call them the blacks.
Yeah. If that's their last name, yes.
So Joe Black.
Yeah. And I met him.
And he stole from me.
Joseph Black. I was working at a bar, and a giant wedding party came in.
Okay.
And I started to realize, so I had a little bit of tension with some of the Chicago comedians.
Okay.
There was a thing that happened between two producers, had nothing to do with me or them. They ran a very famous show that they got handed down by a very famous Chicago comedian.
Know exactly what you're talking about.
And for some reason, they thought my nobody show that you guys both did 1,000 times,
the honor of my life,
was trying to like infiltrate at some reason because our friend was dealing with their booker at the time.
What do you mean dealing with?
They were working on a TV show together that had nothing to do with.
Wasn't sure if it was sexual or like
it was
business.
they were working on a TV show together, and it had nothing to do with any of the comedians.
I got so shocked by the idea of someone working on a TV show.
I know, right? I was like, I'd be down for that. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll find something. For
Yeah.
So there was just tension. It was never beef. We're cool. I'm as cool with all of them. Still am. Ones that are still alive.
Ones that are alive.
R.I.P. bud.
Rest in peace.
But so those Chicago.
You can follow along. Hi.
Yeah.
I hope you have fun at my open mic.
If you understand this, I'll see you soon, I guess, because you're probably my friend.
No, but
how's it going, JP McDade?
No, I'll say names for the next part.
Yeah. It's all right. Doesn't matter.
But so I always had a weird like these dudes fucking hate me. You know that shit you always get in your head is like, oh, everyone hates me. And all of a sudden I'm serving, and your worst nightmare is like I'm the help.
Yeah,
I'm the servant at this event, and 50 comedians from Chicago at a Chicago comedian's wedding all roll into my bar. And I was like, oh fucking hell.
Can I have a mojito? 15 of them? And you're like, fuck, I hate making that fucking
You're
drink.
like, oh my God.
Like, do you do French onion soup somehow?
I roll up, and fucking Drew Michaels rolls up.
Okay.
It's one of them. And
he goes on a whole tangent.
Yeah.
No, I look at it.
It's just him alone in a room.
Yeah.
I literally just hand him a fucking glass of water. I'm busy. I was like, I know he doesn't drink. I was like, here's some water.
Okay.
We're acquaintances.
Yeah.
And I've had all these people, and they're all so fucking nice to me. And they're all like, it's so great to see you. Drew Michaels wrote me a note saying, thank you. I was having a weird night. Like, thanks
Oh,
for giving me
weird.
the water.
Yeah.
How strange.
Oh, interesting. Was it of your own making?
Oh my god! I was having a weird night. Who would have guessed?
Yeah. I was having a no eye contact night.
He has those laminated in his pocket to give every person he sees.
You fucking joker.
Yeah. Fucking calling card for
Yeah.
hanging out.
Oh my god. It was.
It's so funny we're ruining this beautiful story.
Yeah.
Of, like redemption.
No, it was nice. They were all so nice to me, but as like being around comedy is so annoying.
Yeah.
And when you see like all these people that I thought hated me and they were all so sweet to me and so nice to me.
Yeah.
But I was when I saw them in, I was like, I'm gonna quit my job.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
not
leave
doing this.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were all fucking so nice to me, you know?
God. Yeah. Yeah. That is like the interesting thing about being like a person who is public facing in any way and then working in like also the service industry.
Yeah.
Where you're like, fuck, I really hope I don't see someone I know today.
The last restaurant I worked at was like right next to the Bell House,
Oh Jesus.
and not a lot of comedians would come in because it was like a vegetarian restaurant. But a couple people here and there, and I'm like, hello, how are you? Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'll get you whatever you'd like.
I guess we're kind of peers.
Okay, but no one was rude. I did take a gaggle of comedians once to the restaurant because they're all hungry. I'm like, I work around the corner.
Yeah.
And what I did was the restaurant had a back patio that was only open on the weekends.
Yeah.
It was a weekday. I walked in with like 9 comedians, and my manager was. I'm like, hey, is it cool? We just take the patio. I'll serve us. I'll run it. I'll put it in. I'll take it, and you take the tip. And he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just put everyone in the back.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I put everyone in the back. I took everyone's order. I put it in. I talked to the chef. I was like, chef, blah blah blah. It was great.
That's
They all loved
awesome.
it.
That sounds really,
that's a
best
good
case
flex.
scenario.
That's a good
Yeah.
movement. That works
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody benefits.
Everyone was happy. And I'm like, don't tip. It's not going to me.
Yeah,
You're like, fuck
yeah,
this
yeah.
place.
By the way,
Fuck this
fucking
manager.
some other motherfucker's gonna get it. So
Yeah.
you guys are the 10% nation.
Yeah.
That's what you're tipping tonight.
Pretend it's takeout, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, dude.
You want to do this before it gets warm? I want to
Yeah.
drink this quickly. So we do. Welcome to the energy drink corner, everybody.
Ooh.
We do an energy drink every
Ooh.
episode. We review
like
an
it.
energy drink. This is Amazon's branded energy drink.
Oh, interesting.
Solimo.
This is the Jeff Bezos.
Solmo, or is that an I?
I think it's Solimo.
Solimo.
That's just weird. Yeah, that's a weird choice. It looks
Yeah.
like an eye, right?
And they have apparently 2 flavors, white and red.
Okay.
Low calorie,
it
no
wine?
yeah, right. With caffeine. 10 calories per can. It's from Amazon.
Oh my
I don't
God.
see. There's no poem. Anything. Any writing on an energy drink can is a poem.
Yeah.
Can I copyright
Michael.
registered trademark caffeinated wine?
Ooh.
What about
I like
that?
it.
Thank you.
There are some weird laws. I know.
Oh,
About mixing alcohol,
alcohol
and
and caffeine. You have
Yeah.
there's. I mean, obviously, there's ways around it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it is tricky. I'm just letting you know.
Oh.
That's true. Yeah,
Dirty
yeah.
market
The
research.
great Four Loco
Those
decimation
Four Loco
of,
days.
of 2008.
Oh man, I was on tour with the Screamo band in the height of Four Loco.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, right. And we were in California, some town in California, and I got 16 locoed.
Whoa. You
Oh.
got 16.
I fucking
You
saw
got Loco
God.
cubed.
I got 16 loco. I saw God and woke up asleep underneath the van.
That's fucking
Dude, it was
great.
so dumb.
And it was driving.
I was hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, you're hanging out like O.J. Simpson in The Naked Gun too. Cheers to
Cheers.
friendship
Hey.
and
Friendship
caffeine.
and caffeine.
All
To
right.
Solimo Silver Energy Drink. I'll vamp. I like that it says 1 serving on the front
Yeah.
of the can.
Oh.
This feels like what is it? Is it Repo? Not Repo Man.
Yeah, Repo Man.
Repo Man.
Yeah, where they just says like
Beer.
beer
yeah.
brand beer. Yeah, yeah.
This is nice.
Did it make your tongue a little numb, like Szechuan peppercorn numb?
Oh no, I didn't get that.
I get a little bit of what you're saying.
White Monster and it feels like White Monster and a mixture of what's the soda that Mac likes? It's grapefruit soda.
Fresca.
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 I get huge Fresca.
You get huge Fresca, okay?
Huge
which I didn't
Fresca
know
on this.
Fresca was grapefruit.
Yeah,
I love grapefruit.
yeah. Fresca is squirt.
But
I mean,
it's
squirt
like
is
diet
pee.
squirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the-
like diet squirt.
yeah, exactly. Diet squirt. What do you mean? Regular pee?
Regular
Just
pee.
regular pee. Squirt. Yeah, because I grew up
You
Give me a
know,
little more. This is good.
yeah.
Yeah, I grew up on the border of Mexico,
Thank
so
you.
like we had squirt. I never had Fresca
No,
as
you
an
had
adult.
escort.
Escort.
I am squirting.
I am escorting.
I'm a squirter.
Ay, Dios mío, feels good. I am escorting. This is nice.
They let me do the voice because I'm Italian.
And by they, he means me.
Yeah, Diego lets me do the voice.
Hey, Italians only became white in like the 80s.
Thank
Truly.
you. And if
They
you talk
were-
to my family, it still hasn't happened yet,
Yeah.
apparently.
We got to get our hands on a sign that says no Irish or Italian.
Italians, yeah.
That'd be fun. Yeah, like right here,
Yeah.
you know.
Be really good. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm
Refreshing.
annoyed.
Yes.
I'm annoyed at how much I like it. Because it's like Amazon brand. It's
Yeah.
like the Amazon brand.
It is funny
it's
to
just
hate
called
that and-
Silver Energy Drink.
Yeah.
So
It's funny
wild.
to hate that and order Amazon basically every day.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
every day.
You use it a lot.
Okay, so do the other inhabitants of this home.
I'm not saying they don't.
I haven't gotten an Amazon package in probably 3 days.
Okay.
Probably 3 to 5 days, I would
Mhm.
say.
Yeah,
3
it's-
loco days.
3 local. Yeah, dude.
This is nice. Refreshing.
Yeah.
Crushable.
I like
Crushable.
that.
It-
How often are you drinking caffeine/energy drinks?
a lot.
A lot.
Like
Yeah.
I've actually was like, I'm making a conscious effort to cut back.
Oh, fuck that. Drink a
No,
little more.
no, yeah, I'll have a little more.
Yeah.
Dude, that's my personality, man. I went to rehab, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big hit.
Jericho,
That was a big-
Jericho, a little more Davidson. That's what they call
You
him.
almost got a spit take.
Yeah.
That was so close.
Yeah. Damn
Jericho
it.
topped me off, Davidson.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
man.
take Jericho.
any-
I'll
in
take
any
a
way.
little more.
Yeah.
Dude, rehab was kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet. I want to get
If
into
I
that.
had
Yeah.
if I had money, I would go to because it's
Holy shit.
I
That's
already
awesome.
love this.
I'd go to rehab once a year
Yeah.
as like a reset.
Like like a 28-day
Yeah.
vacation.
Yeah, exactly. Like
So you basically would become European.
yeah.
Yeah, you go on a month-long vacation
Dude,
somewhere.
it's sick. And I like the rehab I went to was on a ranch, so there was a lot of manual labor involved.
Nice.
And
Oh.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
You wake up like if you wake up at 6 a.m. If you don't wake up, someone comes and knocks on your door. You don't have a phone, you don't have an alarm.
Yeah.
You go grab a coffee. It's dark out still. You go shovel shit and do stuff.
Mhm.
Then you go have breakfast. Then you start your day.
Well, you wash your hands.
You
and then
earn
Yes.
you earn your breakfast.
You earn your
Yeah,
breakfast.
there is a beauty.
Where was
simplicity.
this?
This was in Arizona.
Okay.
So I
That
was
seems like the kind of the land of rehabs.
oh fuck,
seems to be a lot
dude.
in like the Arizona, New Mexico,
So much.
California area.
Yeah, the Southwest is like rehab central.
Yeah.
Well, because all these dudes that had like
Kachina's very good for the rehab.
Yeah.
The rehabilitation. Sir.
Yeah.
dude, people had all these ranches and all this land. All of a sudden, there's no money in ranching.
Yeah.
They're like, we need to make some
Right.
fucking money. How do we do that? And then that's like this place that I went to was a
Thank God for meth, actually.
Yeah.
dude. You should speak of meth. I walked into fucking rehab. And I was living here in Arizona or in New York, and I just had a friend out there who hooked me up, and we made it work like financially. I got like a scholarship and insurance because
Yeah.
like it's shit. It's expensive if you pay.
Dude,
Rehab,
yeah.
sure.
It's just
It's
so
super,
yeah.
super expensive.
Real quick, so we rate
Yes.
this.
Okay,
we'll
sorry.
go back to no. I want to talk about rehab.
Yeah.
No, that's the thing is this energy drink is giving me fucking flashbacks to rehab.
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Tastes like
Oh.
Fresco with a battery in it.
Yeah. This
If
is
it's served out, you feel like it should be served to you in a paper cup where you look at your tongue afterwards.
Yeah.
To make sure you did swallow it.
yeah.
So we
Four-
rated
four.
0 out of 5 lightning bolts.
Yeah.
0, you hate it. 5, you like it so much you're gonna order it online for yourself. Which this is a weirder because you can only get it online.
Yeah, but you know what
But
I
you
mean.
get the point. Want to go
I'm
first?
gonna say 4. I might ask Mac if I can have another one.
Yeah, literally where I'm at. I'm gonna ask him for one. I'm gonna give it 4.
Dude, we're 4 across the board.
4
that's great.
across the board.
Because I said I might have sounded negative when I said Fresco with the battery in it.
Nope.
I like licking the battery.
I like looking the battery. I like a little pain.
You're like,
yeah.
Dude, I can't stop myself.
Dude, that's your motivational. Like you're like I went to rehab and I turned my life around. You got to lick the battery of life.
yeah.
I like licking the battery. It makes me feel good.
You get it embroidered on a tapestry.
Yeah.
Sell it for $40.
we're all here because we just want to feel anything.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm fucking 45-year-old failed everything.
Yeah.
But
We're still here.
Yeah. Dude, it's
Still,
so-
still alive.
yeah, dude,
Uh-huh.
you're at a school giving a speech, and they're like, just don't do whatever he did. Whatever he did, do the opposite of that.
Yeah, demotivational speakers.
Yeah.
Heads up, don't do this.
That's how I feel sometimes when I have to like talk to my niece. I have to be like, hey, just
Shit.
do anything else than I did.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I actually don't want to do anything you did. I go, that's great.
Okay, cool.
That's the first step in a
And then
successful
you get
life.
insulted. You're like, what, you think you're fucking better than me?
You're fucking better than me?
Trying to give someone advice to better their life and you get upset.
Yeah, you little fucking bitch. You fucking talking to me like that?
No, you should get pregnant. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's really cool
Shut
to
the
get
fuck
pregnant.
up.
You're gonna learn real quick.
Yeah.
You should drop out of school, actually.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah. So you got a what was it called?
Rehab scholarship.
A rehab
Oh, well,
scholarship.
they
You did so good at
I
drugs.
did, yes.
They
Yeah.
let it go in for
I
free.
did. I actually did
You're like,
the
this guy's a
rehab
natural.
scholarship. Yeah, because that shit is so wildly expensive. Like so wildly expensive. Real people could never afford it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know how much it costs, but it's like $50,000 or something like that.
Wow.
Dude, it is crazy that rehab, they're like, hey, are you rich? No? Well, then you should probably die.
You should kill yourself.
Probably die of addiction.
I have no interest in helping you.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember there's a commercial for a rehab facility, and the guy who was the owner's name has been in my mind for almost 20 years, I'd say.
Yeah.
Timothy do drugs. And he's like, my name is a coincidence.
Yeah, it's like Pax Prestis. Like it's an
Pax
insane
Prestis.
like future name. His whole family owns a bunch of rehabs, but I always think of
Pax Prestis. This is like a villain in an anime.
it's. Yeah, I mean, it's,
Yeah, or like a
Let me see it.
it sounds like a convention that people sell board games at. I was at PAX Prestis this weekend and moved like 1,000 units. It was actually a really good weekend for me, but
Dude, walking into
yeah, Pax Prestis.
that's so
What
wild.
a fucking insane name. Oh, he has an Instagram.
thank God.
Oh, is he handsome?
Let's see.
I bet he has really white teeth.
Oh, this is a different guy.
Yeah, because they're all fake.
Yeah, yeah.
The
He has
marble
full,
glaze.
he has
He's only got
full
2,000
veneers or
yeah.
whatever.
He has-
2,000 followers. He doesn't look that insane now. I mean, when I saw him, it was 20 years ago.
You know who he
Okay.
fucking looks like?
What?
The president of Ukraine.
Oh,
He looks
Zelensky.
like if Zelensky and Papa John ran into each other really fast.
I'll show the follower. It's just this guy at a commercial, and it's just like,
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck kind of name is Pax Prestis?
Dog, you walk into rehab, it's so wild. Like, these kids, like, because I was one of those guys that was like, yeah, I'm fine. I go to work every day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm good. Like, it's kind of, I had a lot of good memories.
I show
You know,
up.
I show
Yeah.
up, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's terms for that in rehab speak, but like,
Yeah.
I walk in and like, these kids are like sizing me up. I felt like I went to juvie.
They're sizing you
Dude,
up.
oh, like seriously, I show up and it's like it's a couple older people, but it's mostly younger people. than me.
Okay.
They're looking me up and down. They're all smoking cigarettes outside. I'm like, "What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, how's it going?
you guys ever fight a dog?
Yeah, there you go.
Do my bit."
You do crowd work on them.
They're all showing you their dog fighting
They're like,
scars.
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah, I fought a dog."
And you're like, God damn.
I remember this kid goes up to me and he's like, "What's your DOC?" And I was like, "What's a DOC?"
Yeah.
I don't even know. He's like, "Drug of choice."
Oh, that sounds lame.
And I go, you know, like, I don't know, cocaine's cool. I like drinking.
Yeah.
And these kids are like, all like, "What are you, fucking rich?"
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, cocaine?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
huffing spray paint.
He's like, "I shoot meth into my neck."
Jesus.
I was like,
Oh shit, you're Meth Neck Charlie.
and meth neck.
Oh, I heard about you.
you're like, fucking Kansas City is that bad, I guess.
Yeah,
Dude,
fuck
yeah.
So they make you wake up early. They make you do manual
Yeah, and
labor.
then you do like therapy boot camp, basically. You do boot camp, like you have to do therapy, like,
Drop down and give me
Hours a
50
day.
gratitudes.
I mean, kind of.
yeah. Yeah.
Closer than you'd think.
That's- yeah.
But it's all that, I don't know, not having your phone for a month
Mm-hmm.
was incredible.
Wow.
After first week is
Hard.
really
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
and
hard.
weird, and you're like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck?"
You have a book and you're like,
Trying to turn the page by pushing
yeah.
up.
You're like, what the hell
I'm
is
gonna
my-
lose followers. Like, if
Yeah.
I'm not posting.
Yeah.
Ah. No, it's so funny because I was like, I remember my friend was. I've been thinking about this a lot because I was like, I should write letters, physical letters to my friends, because when I was in rehab, I enjoyed it so much. My friend would send me printouts of like the ESPN reports of UFC events.
Nice.
So 6 would give me something to do. I was like, oh, I'm reading like
That's
an old timey
fantastic.
play-by-play.
Sick.
It was
Oh,
when
he's jamming. Oh, he's
when it was and there were pictures. It was when Leon Edwards poked Bilal's eye real bad.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that time. And I was like, oh, dude, that's so gross. But I'm like reading it.
Yeah.
Hilarious. He couldn't see. Whoa.
That's crazy. His finger is in his fucking eye.
Yeah. God.
Yeah, it really gives you an appreciation.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I might, if you get a random letter from me, don't worry. I didn't kill
I'm
myself.
fine. Yeah,
It's just that I
I'm
missed
fine.
you.
Just that I missed you, and it is a nice thing.
I'm not going to kill myself.
I'm hitting the
Famous
button.
words.
I'm hitting the I'm not going to kill myself button.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a plan
For
killing yourself?
no, I don't really care. I'm not.
No.
No, yeah, of course not you. You're handsome and perfect
Yeah,
in every
yeah.
way. Everyone loves you.
I
No,
just
it's gonna be so pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed this
You're
ride
like,
so
actually,
far.
my life's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, I was never I never actively planned to kill myself, but there was a time where I was like, I hope it happens. I'm not looking both ways when I cross the street.
Yeah.
I'm like, just
You know what I thought was pretty fun was like the it's not the free solo guy, but the guy they talk about in the movie who never was like, oh, there's that famous peak, and he was like, I can't climb it. No one's ever successfully lived. I can't do it till my mom dies.
Yeah.
And then he went and did it after his mom died, and he fucking died.
died. Fuck that.
Really
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, die doing what you love, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Yeah, I have a congestive heart failure in the back of an open mic. That's my plan.
I died.
We just thought Mike didn't think anyone was funny.
Yeah. And that's what
Yeah.
my note is just they weren't.
Not good.
I tried on Thursday. You know, I always wanted to go out jacking off at a Korn concert.
Yeah.
But that
It's
dude punched me in
beautiful.
the back of the head.
Yeah.
Fucking
Couldn't fucking. Oh,
and he
so
had a
sorry.
weak ass right hand. I wish a
Dude.
real man would have punched me.
Would have gone out.
That's what that movie Crank was about. It's about jacking off at the System of a Down concert. And
What about it do you think turned them on?
Dude, have you watched the video?
Oh, I saw a moment of it.
So it's definitely like
A guy got caught jacking off at a concert.
at a
everybody.
concert
Catch
that
him
I
go.
was at on Thursday.
And it was beyond caught. He was
had been
publicly
caught.
He was
He had been
publicly
caught, and he's
doing.
like, I'm getting this
Yeah,
out.
he was
Yeah.
jacking off. Everyone had moved
Already
away
moved-
from
they
him.
were yelling at him, and he just was still cranking.
He was going. It was making him go faster.
That's what like the thing was like. Oh, that's what dude's getting off on.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I heard that, I was like, the only reason I know about this.
I heard everyone yelling at me from behind. I don't know what I couldn't tell what they were saying.
I thought
but-
maybe he was like in the pit jerking off because I've heard stories of stuff like that
Oh.
happening. There was actually an SVU. There was an SVU
Yeah.
unit episode about a guy who like was sexually assaulting people in mosh pits.
Oh, was Ice Cube
Whoa.
on stage? Or was there? Was
Body
there?
count.
Yeah, was
Yeah,
there a
he's
body
doing
count?
There goes the neighborhood.
He's doing. There's a bitch in the pit. I know a lot of body count songs.
Body count. Ice T.
Oh fuck,
Ice-T, yeah.
Ice T and Ice Cube. Okay.
Yeah.
dude, that
There's a body count song where he just goes. He just lists all the different ways you can die,
Oh, okay.
and one of them he just goes hit. So it
You can get hit. To
hit. That's
Hit
one
is
of
really
them.
funny.
Just a
Hit
hit.
is one of them.
because it is like a double entendre. you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he goes hit, stabbed in the neck, skull split.
Embarrassing.
It's so, dude. It's
Body count, a truly underrated band.
Sure. Wait, so this guy was jacking off the concert. You're
Yeah.
talking about that?
Yeah, the guy was jacking off at the concert, and it's wild because I saw the video and saw the view, and I was like, oh, it's still daylight out, so that means Korn is playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like standing right over there. I was down. I got.
You were kind of watching like this Zapruder film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
exactly. I was like putting the pieces together, and I was like, oh, okay.
You're like,
I
okay,
was,
the
like,
cum
right
would have
around there.
fallen back into the left.
Dude, the funniest back into the left. The thing that was so funny, not funny. It's like this is a fucked up situation. They're like, oh,
Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
but he's like when he's like the cops. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Why are you guys being so weird?
Yeah.
Everyone's being so lame about this.
The best part is that he like is resisting arrest, and then they slide him up the handrail
Yeah.
to
I didn't
take
see
him
that
out
part.
of there. Yeah. They're like, and they're really like really hitting him into
And
the
he's like,
rail.
why are you guys doing this to me?
Yeah.
That's got to be like a psychotic breakdown,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's definitely a mental.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him.
We've all had to jack off. Like we all know that. Like I have to
I
jack
gotta
off.
get this out.
Yeah.
So
Once I get home.
I
Yeah.
will usually wait until Korn is done playing.
Yeah, have a little respect.
Yeah,
There's a break, but there's going to be a break between Korn and System of a Down.
exactly. And those two incredible artists.
Yeah.
I got
Corn opened for System of a Down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have assumed
System
that.
of a Down is so big, it's incredible.
Really?
I before the show, I would have never I would have been with you. I was like, wow, weird.
Yeah.
Because my friend is connected to System of a Down. That's how I got the tickets.
Okay.
Right. And so I was I got to get there early.
He's their seed guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I know one song.
He details their BMWs.
There you go.
And I was like shocked, but being there with like 40,000 people and these fucking people sang along to every word of the System of a Down. Like,
What the fuck?
you could, it was wild. You know, because like I'm old, so like I was an adult when System of a Down like came out.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
this is not really for me.
Yeah. But
not my bag.
but because they also don't really play
That's
anymore.
true.
That's the
they don't play
thing.
they don't
really play
shows.
live anymore.
Yeah. They kind of broke up for years. And
they broke up for a while, and they kind of like they got back
Needed another
together
house.
for like they basically had like a disgusting smelly new metal festival in Vegas, one of those like all day long 9-stage ones
My
in
hell.
Vegas.
Literally
Dude,
my hell.
I couldn't think of anything worse than the new metal
Sounds
festival
awful.
in Las Vegas. But so, and then I'm sure they saw the paychecks there, and they're like, well, we'll play a couple football stadiums, I guess.
Yeah, easy.
But yeah, and then so having Korn open for you, but then also like, but they should do that more often, where it's like, oh, here's like another big band that is, because I think like System of a Down, I think they sold it out, and they're like, oh, by the way, Korn's playing.
Whoa.
I think
okay.
I don't know if that's true, but I think that's what it felt like to me. Where they're like,
I
and
didn't
Korn's
even realize Korn was playing until like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
playing. Yeah.
You're like Mike in the sense you've been in music like for the majority of your life. Like
Yeah.
it's been a big part of who you are. Is there a band or like a famous show that you were at? Like, is there like a band that you got to see that no one else, like not a lot of people got to see, or there's like a show that you went to that became like a big deal? Is there any kind of like, oh, I was there for that?
That time that dude got jacking off at MetLife
Yeah,
Stadium.
yeah.
I was actually at that
I was
one.
there.
That was me.
I've seen lots of bands in small. For years I worked at a venue.
Yeah.
A small venue, so I've seen like bands that became fucking
Okay.
massive at
Mhm.
in a 200-person room, which is pretty
Wow.
crazy. Like I saw Modest Mouse in that room. I saw White Stripes in that room. I saw Queens of
Whoa.
the Stone Age in that room.
Oh.
Like I saw the Yeah Yeahs in that room.
I have such a crush on Karen O.
Yeah, for good reason.
Mhm.
Like she's incredible too. Like
you know what the O is short for?
What's that?
Orgasm.
she likes to have lots of orgasms.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
She's so interesting.
She comes really easy.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, she's got a quick trigger on that on her.
God bless her.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I got to see Prince before he died, but lots of
Nice.
people saw Prince, but that was still
I
pretty
didn't.
Yeah.
sick. That was sick.
I saw. I don't know if I've seen, because I was mostly into like hardcore and punk, and there's not a lot of being like, man, I saw Madball in front of 300 people. It's like, yeah, you can say that this year also, you know, like.
Still
yeah.
in front of 300 people.
Well, it was a big show for them.
Yeah, that was actually a good. That was a good night.
I saw AFI in a tiny room.
Okay, that's
Whoa,
cool.
okay.
That was
Yeah,
pretty fun. Considering how big they got.
yeah. I'm trying to think. Was like, I guess it's like I saw like in terms of like hardcore. I'm like, I think I saw Trapped Under Ice on their like first tour.
Mm-hmm.
Or like their first
Oh, yeah.
weekend. So like it was literally in Albany. It was like Trapped Under Ice and the Mongoloids, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
to 40 people, and I was like one of 6 people who had heard the Trapped Under Ice demo.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awesome. And then now people are like, there's people like crying because they're like playing again and stuff.
So
where it's like,
funny.
I'm
So
like,
weird, yeah.
which is awesome. I think
Yeah.
it's good. They're great. They're great. But I think it is funny just to be like, oh,
What year was that?
that was probably I have to see when the demo came out.
Okay.
But whatever year I was probably 2008.
Okay. I think I befriended Justice in like 2009.
yeah, it
And I
was
had no
like-
idea because I don't give a shit about music. It was just my
Yeah.
friends all do.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, what's up, buddy? Oh, we're friends now.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that's-
So,
And
it
then
was-
learning that people really give a
Dude,
shit.
that's like so
Yeah.
funny. Like it's happened to me. That's that New York shit where
Yeah.
you're like, you start talking to someone and you don't realize. I remember talking. This is. It's not crazy. It's crazy to a guy like me, and Mike might know what this is. This is. I mean, but there was a dude who was in New York, started doing comedy. He drank and partied, so we like started hanging out a little bit. Where it's like, oh yeah, I was in a band when I was young. We toured all over the place. Yeah, fuck yeah, me too. We just started whatever. We became buddies. Years went by, literal years, and he was like, yeah, my old band's touring again. Doing like one of those like revival like things, you know.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, that's cool. I go, what's your band? He goes, Page 99. And I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
one of my favorite bands from that era.
Whoa.
And it was like, yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm a singer in Page 99. And you're like,
The singer too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, to be fair, Page 99 had 3 singers.
they were a big band.
At
Yeah.
one time?
Yeah.
They still do. They have like, it's a lot of people on stage going
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Yeah, they did a whole thing.
But it's just so funny.
It was so funny. I remember learning that being like, huh.
Yeah, because he was
Interesting.
comedian. It was Blake Midget. You remember Blake
Oh,
Midget?
Blake. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Blake.
yeah,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. It makes sense.
But I was like, I knew Blake way, and then I was like, I was a fan of Page 99 when they came out when I was like 20.
Wow.
21 or whatever, you know? And I was
Yeah.
like, I had no fucking clue.
An original member of Cumtown, actually.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Very funny.
Dude, that was like going to, going to Union Pool and then just like getting a drink from a guy and being like, and you are in Pavement.
Yep, you're in fucking Pavement.
Oh, and you're in Pavement.
And you are in
Pavement, and you
What
still
an interesting
you
world.
still have
That's-
to have
Yeah.
a regular job.
That happens in New York. That's not going to happen in Tucson, Arizona.
No.
Very much. Every once in a while, but not
yeah,
really.
it's like going to a bar and being like, and you sang in Jawbreaker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You are one of the 3 guys in Jawbreaker.
I got introduced. I knew, the second I walked in the room, I knew who he was.
Yeah.
My friend that I was with was like, oh, this is Blake. This is my friend Blake. This is my friend Jericho. I was like, what's up? But because I had heard he
I
gets
gotta
really
be cool. I can't
I
say
heard
anything.
he gets really weird
Yeah.
about like when
talking-
people recognize
yeah.
his band from his band. So I was just like, hey, nice to meet you.
That's so
Yeah. You're like,
I-
hey, nice to meet you. Jets to Brazil. Jets to Brazil.
I think I may have told the story once, but I remember I was on Bedford with my buddy from Florida who's visiting, and we're sitting on the stoop, and a guy walks
Jeb
by.
Bush.
Huh?
Was it Jeb
It was
Bush?
Jeb Bush. Please, and please clap. He was right.
And please clap.
And a guy walks by,
You're
and
from
my
Florida.
friend grabs my arm. And he goes, "Holy shit, that's Jeff Mangum." And I go, "Who?"
Who?
And he's like the singer of
A Neutral Milk
Neutral
Hotel.
Milk Hotel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Okay." And I like the band. I like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
album. He goes,
Yeah.
"No, he's like a recluse. He like doesn't go out. I haven't heard from him in years."
Yeah. A white
like, we're
recluse.
fucking friends, huh?
He's a white recluse.
A white recluse. Dude, for so long I was trying to think of a black person who like doesn't go out.
I
I'm
I
like,
couldn't tell
O.J.
you. I was
Simpson?
like Michael Jackson. I was
Yeah.
in there. I was
Oh
in there
my
for a
God.
long time.
If you look at the table, I'm like,
Yeah.
But anyway, that was like on a Tuesday. That Thursday, I'm at work at Blossom, a restaurant in the Upper West Side, and the same guy comes in with I'm assuming girlfriend and parents, and they sit down. They're in my
Yeah.
section. I serve them, no big deal. Blah blah blah. They're very nice. He's very quiet, and then I go to drop off the check and I go, "Hey, big fan," and I walk away because I did like that album a lot.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
2 albums. And as I'm turning, I can hear the mom go, "Oh, honey, that's so nice."
That's so cute.
I'm like, he's like a big deal.
Oh, that's like that's like a really cute thing. It's New York, so this shit does happen. It's kind of funny. And I don't give a fuck about like regular celebrity.
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Like regular celebrity. The people that I do is like one time
Like A-list actor, you mean?
yeah. And I like,
You're like, oh, cool. There's Alec Baldwin. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Seen him a bunch.
I
I start taking photos of him so he fights me.
Yeah, well,
I was
fucking dare you.
the other day, this is
Hello, Alec. Hi. Sorry for interrupting a 40th time.
no, I love it. I was this happened 2-3 weeks ago. I was walking in Williamsburg. I was going to the movies,
Mhm.
and but I went around towards Domino Park. It's a nice day out, and I'm walking, and I was talking to somebody, and I was talking about a person I don't like.
Nice.
And I was like, there's not that many. I like most people, honestly.
Mhm.
But I was like, I'm not a tough guy, but like I was like being loud. I was being boisterous, and I was walking like this, and there was people walking this way, and I was like, I don't get, and I'm in the middle of a sentence, and as I get to this point, I look up and I make direct eye contact with Paul Dano. We're this close, and I
Holy
go,
shit.
I don't give a fuck. I'll break his fucking arm. And Paul Dano like literally like,
Whoa.
went like that. And I go, oh, sorry, Paul. I'm not talking about you. Have a great day. And I kept walking.
Yeah, all right, Paul.
And my friend goes, what the fuck? Did you know that person? I was like, no, but it's Paul Dano. And they looked back and he was like, oh shit, that is Paul Dano.
The Riddler himself.
Because it was just
I abandoned my boy and whatnot.
Yeah.
the way he like.
Yeah,
But I
visceral.
was getting hyped up. I was like, I'm gonna fuck that dude up.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was saying.
Yeah.
But I made direct eye contact.
So funny. Paul Dano gets scared.
Dude, it's-
I was at work. I was I was behind the counter at my ex's when I was dating her at her tattoo shop. Okay,
Yeah.
in the summer I was wearing a tank top and I was just fucking around on the computer, and two people come in and they're kind of talking to each other, looking at the books, and I'm on the computer and I hear a voice go, "I like your bear tattoo." And I look, and it's Ben Forrester. Who have you?
Dude, Hell or High Water is one
exactly.
of my favorite movies.
And I'm like, thanks, Ben. I love your Ben. He was like, a big fan of you, Ben.
Dude, I was at a in Connecticut. I was at like one of those like kind of like flea markets in the middle of a field where they just have like a field and they have a bunch of people with their little stands. Yeah,
like they're gonna do one of those religious sermons.
Yeah, it's like 20 people have their stands, and I'm looking at a rack of t-shirts, and I look up and I see a guy and I recognize him, and I'm like, huh, interesting. And I'm like, I don't know why I recognize this guy. And then I look down and I look back up and it clicks, and I look over at my girlfriend and I go, that's Siv from the Gorilla Biscuits.
Oh,
and he goes,
good tattooer.
Yeah, and he goes, yes. You heard me? He goes, yes, I am. And I was like, damn it.
Oh,
yeah.
There are levels to celebrity too, where like Paul Dano, me going, hey Paul, sorry,
Yes.
and just keep
Hey,
walking.
Paul, sorry.
Everyone knows his name,
Yeah.
but there's certain level of like lesser known, like people that we might know are like a fighter or I was
like punk band, like
punk band. I was in the back. I was in the back of the System of a Down show in the friends and family area, and there were like a couple of pro wrestlers.
Okay.
And a guy I know from Instagram, one guy that does like music shit on Instagram, and I was like, oh, okay. Those aren't the level of celebrity where you'd be like, all right, Paul Dano, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because it almost makes you feel like, because it's like, I'm not embarrassed. I wouldn't be embarrassed to let Paul Dano know I'm a fan of his work.
Yeah.
No,
But if I see a guy from Instagram who I don't even really like, I just know. If I was just like, hey, what's up, Fred Shreds, or whatever your fucking name is, and I'm like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm like such an asshole. I'm like, I don't want to make it seem like I like what you do.
Yeah.
But you do.
I don't want to.
But I don't. Or I'm just aware of it.
Oh, just aware of it.
I'm
That's
aware of
different.
it.
Yeah, just being aware.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. I see.
I can take it or leave it.
It seems to be suggested to me often.
Okay, but I feel like if you like it,
That's
that's
but I
different.
don't.
But I
like
see your
it.
life.
Yeah,
I see your
yeah.
life.
That
I've
was
had
like
I've had a couple people, just like 2 or 3,
yeah.
stop me and go, "I love your videos."
Yeah.
You know, and
Oh,
then
that's
I bet your
awesome.
penis is fine.
Yeah.
And that feels very nice. And it's like, oh, that's not. I'm really glad they did
Guy
that.
did that to me at the gym today.
That's great. That they like my videos.
He went. Can you tell Diego I like his videos?
I love Diego's
I
videos.
was
would
wearing-
get so mad.
I was wearing my No Violence hoodie too.
Alright.
which
No,
was-
you
which is
motherfucker.
funny.
I haven't told you this because I didn't want to tell you this.
Oh, okay.
Someone unknowing that I know you sent me one of your fight reaction videos.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I hate when people send me comedian stuff.
when people send me stand-up clips,
I want it.
It's like the worst
Dude,
thing
my
ever.
uncle sent me the clip of someone else's podcast recently. I wanted to be
Dare
like,
you.
"Hey, man,
Fuck
I'm not
you.
watching that."
Yeah.
No,
But
I was like, that dude date raped my friend. Like, I don't want to fucking watch
And
his
that,
video.
by the
Yeah.
way, that does not narrow down which stand-up it is.
No, it really doesn't.
Even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. I don't know. It's back to energy drinks.
Yeah, please.
I'm a little fired up. So
You're a little fired up, right?
that shit
Same.
works.
Hey, we're good.
I was like, damn, I was like, what? Oh,
Skin's
so-
hot.
battery.
Skin's hot.
It
Ready to
is.
go.
But we were at. I don't know.
Let's do the rest of the podcast standing
Yeah.
up.
Like, yeah.
I think it was when we went to the soft opening of Superiority Burger.
Yeah.
I remember like
Remember I saw you guys on the street that day?
yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was down the street for doing
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and but I remember like looking over and I'm now at an age where I'm like, I know that this person is famous and they are famous to people who are 10 years younger than me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I
Very
remember
real.
being like, oh, Claro.
Yeah.
Oh, the singer Claro. I bet you I've heard one of your songs in a TikTok. Anyway, don't care.
Don't
I'm
give
having
a
a
shit.
burger with my best friend.
Yeah.
I was working at the bar, and Haley Joel Osment,
Oh.
he must have lived in the neighborhood. Came in a couple times. No, and obviously he fucking is a very unique looking guy.
Yeah.
I take-
Very unique.
Yeah, I take his card to start his tab,
Yeah.
so I 100% know it's him. We're talking, and fucking, I'm at the beer taps, and my coworker walks up, and I'm pouring his beer, and she walks up, and she's like, "Man, I know you from somewhere. How do I know you?"
I came in last week.
and no, he goes, I come in here sometimes.
yeah.
And then before he even left, she goes, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah.
Realizing
Walked
it.
away, realizing who
Ah,
it was.
shit. I'm sorry.
Can you tell me one of my favorite stories? Can you tell one of my favorite stories of all time?
Sure. Which one?
The Blossom credit card.
Oh,
story.
yeah. Okay. So Sorry for the listeners. I've told this before.
I love this story.
So I was
I
working-
tell people this story. I say that it's me.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I say this happened to me, by the way.
I was working at Blossom, and this guy, I was working like the day shift, like a slow, quiet shift. Older guy comes in wearing overalls, sunglasses, and sits in my section. And I walk over and I go, "How you doing?" A really interesting voice. He has a very interesting voice. And I'm like, "What would you like?" He goes, "You know what? Give me whatever you think I'd like. Just give me a beer and whatever you think I like." I go, "Okay." And I get him a beer and a beer that people like. I don't drink, so I don't know. A beer people like, and I got him an entree that people liked. He starts eating and drinking. I walk over and I'm like, "Is everything okay?" He goes, "This is fucking this is perfect, man. Thank you so much." Pays in cash.
Yeah.
Gives a good tip, leaves. A day later or 2 days later, same thing. And he goes, "Get me a different beer and a different entree that you think I like." And I go, "Okay, cool. I got you." Pays in cash. Really cool guy. Wearing another interesting kind of outfit.
Yeah.
The third day, I think this is the next week. And he goes, "There's my guy."
Yeah.
And he sits in my section.
yeah.
There's my guy. Sits in my section. He goes, "Surprise me, but I want that first beer again." And I go, "Okay." I get him the meal, blah, blah, blah. I talk a little bit to him. Energy. I just feel so much
Yeah,
energy.
like a good
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
guy. You guys have seen each other.
And this time he gives me a credit card. And I go to run it and I look at it and it says Diamond David Lee Roth on it.
Yes. It actually says Diamond on the
says
credit
Diamond-
card.
because it's like his
Oh,
corporate
fuck yeah.
LLC,
Yeah,
Diamond Dave Industries or
Oh
whatever.
Yeah.
my fucking god!
And he
I
had
love
just
it.
done Rogan like a couple weeks
Yeah,
prior to
yeah.
that, and he was subbing in for Stern.
He took over.
took over
he
Stern.
took over for Stern when Stern went to Sirius.
Yeah.
He took over the slot on K-Rock.
and so I knew who he was as a musician. I don't really listen to that kind of music,
yeah.
but I knew who he was. Right?
And any pictures of him you would have seen was 20 plus years ago.
yeah.
And so I walked over. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't realize it was you. I really enjoyed that episode. I thought it was really cool. I do martial arts."
Yeah.
And he goes, "We do it for the fans, man." And I'm like, "Okay, man."
Yeah, we do it. I want you to know,
Yes.
I tell that story
Oh
so
my
incorrectly. It's insane. This is what I say happens.
Oh my god!
I say
fucking
all
love
of
it.
that. I say like that he came in a couple times, paid cash, and he gave you a card.
Yeah.
And then I say that you go, "Oh my God, you're David Lee Roth," and he goes, "The one and only,"
Oh.
which is a good story.
I think I might have
but
been like, "You're
different.
David Lee Roth,"
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the one
yeah.
and
But
only
no,
story.
but we do it.
We
for
do it for the fans. I didn't even say anything.
We
that
do
would-
it for the fans
So
is
fucking
so
funny.
incredible.
Yeah.
Because you say, "I listen to you on Joe Rogan," and
Yeah.
he goes, "We do it for the fans."
And I was like, "Hey, that's cool."
Dude.
Hey, I'm not a
I-
fan, by the
I-
way.
Yeah.
Like a positive celebrity interaction as
Mhm.
like people who don't really care that much
Mhm.
is so fun. Like it's so funny. I had really good one with Bryan Cranston and a really good one,
Ooh.
an amazing one with Ed Harris.
Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Tell me how long is Ed Harris?
Ed
Yeah.
Harris one is great because I was working at a bar. It's gone now. It's something else, but it was on the corner of North 11th and Barry. It was called the Counting Room.
Okay.
Little
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Remember that? It had a
The
downstairs.
the original gym was across the
was
street.
right there. Yeah,
Right
so
there.
that place.
Yeah.
And I was working there, and it was Sunday night, and it was me and my buddy Eli. We had every Sunday together, and it was a mostly a dud of a shift. Every once in a while, you'd make some money, but it was just me and him hanging out, and that's why I love doing it. I had another regular job, and we were doing it one day. Oh, Ed Harris comes in with his lady. It's like, oh, cool.
Who was
Ed-
just in Weapons and was fantastic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, fantastic. She's
Oh,
the villain in Weapons.
Oh, nice, nice. She was very nice too, and Ed Harris was nice, and they were, they had a couple drinks that we acknowledged that it was a thing, and then they're like, you guys have been great, thank you, we'll have a good night. Left. An hour later, he comes back, and he's like, you know what? I put the old lady to bed. You guys were so funny and fun. I just want to kick it with you guys for a little bit.
Whoa.
So he sits down at the bar and we just start rapping, and he starts giving us like fatherly advice. Because my friend at the time was talking about getting married, and he was like, I've been talking about getting married, worried about the money. And he goes, don't worry about the money. Like a back rub goes further than a fancy dinner any day. There's ways around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Like just like oldly fatherly advice.
Yeah.
And he got a little drunk, and we had so much fun. And then he was like, all right, I got to go back to bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been great, guys. I was like,
Wow.
fucking Ed Harris.
Ed
You're like,
Harris. Damn, that's a
Dude,
good.
I love finding out like in the industry side stories about people where my girlfriend now manages a venue that has comedy at it a lot. So now I get to know which comedians are good tippers
Yeah.
and which comedians are not good tippers. And the ones who are good tippers are not really that shocking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the ones who are not good tippers, I'm like, interesting. I know you socially,
Ooh.
which is
That's rough.
interesting.
No,
yeah.
it's like when you find out Shaq's a really good tipper, you're like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Or when you find out J-Lo is a terrible tipper, you're like, that makes sense.
That makes
yeah,
sense.
you're like, oh,
You know?
this comedian who does a monthly show at this venue that doesn't seat that many people tips everyone $100. Everyone who's working tips everyone $100 after
Wow.
the show.
Classy.
That's really interesting.
Really
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Classy.
You're like, that's cool.
Wouldn't be me.
No, they're not getting a cent out of me. I'd go, hey, could you put it on her tab?
Yeah. And he's like, who? Like, any of them.
Any woman. Any woman's tab.
It's 2025. Pick one.
Yeah. Hey,
pick one.
listen, I have shifted and I have been taking the 30% pay cut.
Absolutely.
Dude, I went to a wedding and it was upstate, and it was a nice wedding, and
Okay.
the father of the bride was wearing like a beautiful fucking blue velvet blazer, like
Ooh.
it was so nice, and he was like
Like a smoking jacket
like
kind of
kind of
thing?
like a
Yeah,
smoking jacket, yeah. And I know what he does for a living. I know he's very wealthy. You
Okay.
know, he pulled out like a knot of cash, like a knot.
A bulletproof knot of cash.
Yeah. Yeah, and I made a joke. I don't know the man. I just met him, but I make a joke. I was like, "Hey, I thought you already paid for this thing." He's like, "I did. This is for tipping."
Oh.
And he's
Whoa.
just peeling off
Oh,
to
dude.
everyone. And I was like, "Okay, that's a classy fucking."
That's
I'm gonna
nice.
get you something, sir. Do you need
Yeah,
anything?
Do you want me to? I'll be the rug for a little bit
Yeah.
if you want.
Do you want me to
Walk
tip
all-
for you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make some money, and I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
It's a big win-win. Yeah, your rug rack or whatever.
That was like I knew some. I've heard the story of there was a bunch of comedians who worked in LA. It was like the first like grocery delivery website. It was called like yummy.com.
Yeah.
And apparently Drew Carey would
Mhm.
order from them all the time. And you would go to his house and he's kind of like a weird like hippie freak, so there'd be a lot of people there all the time. And he's like apparently if he would answer the door, he'd tip you $100 cash.
Yeah.
And then if he didn't answer the door, everyone would be like, "We have to give it to Mr. Carey. We have to give this."
Yeah. I have to.
They knew they were going to get that $100 tip. It'd be like
It's
some
just
like
important.
hot broad answer the door to bikini, and they'd be like,
I'm gonna ring again. Don't answer.
Yeah. Get Drew.
Tell him it's an
Sorry,
emergency.
he has to sign for this yogurt. I don't know. I wish he didn't.
So napkin is a Drew Carey sign.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Fuck, it's brutal. Before we go, we mentioned movies earlier. I do like asking the guests. Are you on Letterboxd?
I'm not on Letterboxd. I do like movies.
You like
though,
movies?
So, yeah.
So on Letterboxd, you get to have a top 4.
Yeah.
Do you think you could ring off your top 4 of all time? And that could be in any way
Yeah.
of like favorite or comfort or best.
Yeah, whenever anyone asks me that question,
Yeah.
my favorite, I always say Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like there's what's not to like about that movie.
Sure.
But I'd put John.
Chinese people, I would say.
Well, yes. Well, they're not. Most of them are Mexican anyway, playing Chinese dudes.
They're cheaper than flying them in. It's like there's
It's like how
people
they
live
had
here.
how every Native American in a movie until like 2015 was an Italian guy with
Yeah.
a little bit of makeup on.
Yeah, exactly. But that's just a good, easy
Yeah.
answer. But I love John Carpenter, so like The Thing,
Thing is
John Carpenter's
perfect.
Thing is up
I
there.
only watched it recently.
Oh, it's
Loved
so
it.
I've
fucking.
been thinking
what
about
a-
John Carpenter's thing for a while.
Right? He's kind of short. I don't know.
Yeah, but
it'd be manageable.
yeah. I can handle.
I love Hell or High Water.
Yeah, that was really good.
I need to rewatch it. I watched it and I remember being like, I love this, and then I never rewatched it.
Because like I loved West Texas and that the way that it was so beautifully shot, and it's like West Texas is another character.
Yeah.
And I did like it better than No Country
Whoa.
because just for the fact
No.
that there's no like there's no borderline
Mysticism?
mysticism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's just a couple of dudes trying to do their fucking best.
Yeah.
And it's so beautifully done.
because that came out around the same time as the True Grit remake, also the Jeff Bridges True Grit.
I think it was a couple years, but yeah.
But I remember watching those both like very close
Okay.
together, and then being like, I guess I'm a cowboy now.
I'm a cowboy.
I guess I'm gonna become a cowboy. I guess.
I love What About Bob?
Oh,
Frank
yeah.
Oz, like Bill
Yeah.
Murray. What a good team that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I remember I loved that
Great
movie as a
list.
kid,
Yeah.
and I remember being like, why is this fucking
doctor such an asshole, and now I'm like, why is this fucking guy bothering him on vacation?
Father, he's on vacation.
Let him fucking be, dog.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And I think maybe this might be a little bit of recency bias, but fucking 13 Assassins.
Oh.
They showed it at Alamo. They're doing
Okay.
a whole
Yeah.
Samurai
It's
week.
funny to say recency bias
Yeah,
for a movie
but-
that
came out 20 years ago.
Yeah. But I get it. I
But
get it.
I went and rewatched it on
Yeah.
the big screen, and it's so fucking good. And Takeshi May, however you say his last name,
Yeah.
I love him as a director, and some of his shit is so intense and
Mhm.
gross and weird and
like
psychological.
Audition? Is that his
yeah,
guy?
yeah, or Visitor Q, or
Okay.
Itchy the Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So like like the fingernail shit, and you're just
Yeah.
like, ugh.
Yeah.
But that movie is just like a good time action samurai movie that's like beautifully shot.
Hell yeah.
So I think that's a good 4.
That's
right?
good. Yeah. Fantastic.
That's
list.
beautiful. Fantastic 4, I would say.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for doing the podcast,
Of
buddy.
course,
I appreciate
buddy.
you so much. Where can people follow you? Maybe go get a drink at your bar.
My name's Jericho Davidson. Jericho effing Davidson on Instagram.
Nice.
All the other stuff is Jericho Davidson. I work at bars. I play in a band called Butthole University.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I also play in a band called Kristen Flammio and the Pretty Bitchin'.
Mhm.
Sick.
I emceed New Fear City wrestling shows, which are very fun if you're in the New York area and you like theatrical blood and violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like New Fear City is always fun. So that's good stuff.
Sick.
Follow Micah Brucey at Micah Brucey.
Follow Diego Lopez at this Diego Lopez.
Patreon.com/A Little Time Pod for 4 bonus episodes a month, plus a video of all 8 episodes a week before everyone else. We appreciate your support. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening. Mike,
Sorry, I'm pulling on my tour dates really quickly.
well, you're gonna plug
Go
your
to
mic.
rehab.
Go to rehab.
Go to
by the
rehab.
way.
Even if you have, just if you have the money.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Disconnect.
Denver, Colorado, Casper, Wyoming, Manteo, North Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Detroit, Michigan, Phoenix, Arizona. That's the next 2 months. I'm gonna get bit by a scorpion in Arizona. I'll be there with Shane Smith. Bye.
Bye.